Attention, die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fans. This Saturday, an exciting clash will take place at Acrisure Stadium, where our beloved Steelers will face off against the Buffalo Bills in what promises to be a second preseason game full of action and tension. This isn't just another match, it's a crucial test to gauge the true strength of both teams before the start of the 2024 regular season. For the Bills, the biggest news is that Josh Allen, one of the most electrifying and dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL, will be leading Buffalo's offense. But he won't be alone. He'll be joined by other heavyweights like star receiver Stefon Diggs and the feared defender Von Miller. All of them are scheduled to play at least a quarter and a half, which means we'll see the best of the Bills in action for a considerable amount of time. This is longer than what we usually see in preseason games, indicating that the Bills are taking this matchup very seriously. Allen, known for his powerful arm and ability to make spectacular plays both with his passes and his legs, will have another chance to fine-tune his game after a somewhat subdued performance in the Bills' first preseason game. In that matchup against the Chicago Bears, Allen threw only 3 passes, completing 2 for a total of 22 yards, before being replaced by former Steelers quarterback Mitch Trubisky. The Bills' starting offense didn't get off to a good start in that game, as on their first series, Allen completed a pass to Khalil Shakir, but 2 consecutive runs by James Cook resulted in lost yardage, forcing a quick 3-and-out. On their second series, Allen connected on a 15-yard pass to Curtis Samuel, but missed an attempt to Dawson Knox and barely gained any yards on a short run before the second unit took the field. On the other hand, our Pittsburgh Steelers also have much to prove. In their first preseason game, they faced the Chicago Bears, and although Russell Wilson didn't see any action, the team showed flashes of its potential. Justin Fields, the Bears quarterback, barely completed 5 of 6 passes for 67 yards, but the Steelers' defense was all over him, recording 2 sacks and forcing 2 fumbles. The defensive performance was solid, but now they will have to face a tougher opponent like Josh Allen, which will undoubtedly be a more rigorous test to measure the true containment ability of the team. As for the Steelers' offense, Mike Tomlin has confirmed that Russell Wilson will be in charge of leading the team on the field. Wilson, making his debut this preseason, will have the task of moving the chains and showing his ability to direct the attack under pressure. Tomlin has planned for the Steelers' first unit to be on the field for about 4 series, giving them enough time to work on their timing and execute their game plan against an elite defense like the Bills, which boasts experienced and high-performing players. This matchup is crucial not only because it will allow us to see our stars in action, but also because it will offer a clear view of how both teams are preparing for the upcoming season. Will the Steelers' defense be able to stop Josh Allen and his offensive weapons? Will we see Wilson successfully lead Pittsburgh's offense and find a winning rhythm? These are questions that will only be answered on the field this Saturday. What's your prediction for this matchup? Do you think the Steelers have what it takes to dominate the Bills? Let us know what you think. Former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Chase Claypool is back on the free agent market after being released by the Buffalo Bills. This decision comes after the Bills reached an injury settlement with Claypool, allowing the player to explore new opportunities with other teams in the league. According to the official NFL statement, Claypool is no longer on the Bills' injured reserve list and is now cleared to sign with any other team interested in his services. However, due to league regulations, Claypool cannot return to the Bills until the stipulated time in the settlement has passed, plus an additional 3-week period. Chase Claypool's situation is complicated, as his career has been marked by significant ups and downs since his standout rookie season in 2020. Back then, as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Claypool dazzled the league with 62 receptions for 873 yards and an impressive total of 9 touchdowns. His ability to make big plays and his versatility as a receiver made him one of the sensations of the season, even adding 2 rushing touchdowns. However, since then, Claypool's career has taken an unexpected turn. After 2 seasons in Pittsburgh, where his production began to decline, the Steelers decided to trade him to the Chicago Bears in November 2022. In return, Pittsburgh received a valuable second-round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, reflecting the high expectations surrounding Claypool at the time. Unfortunately, his stint in Chicago was anything but successful. In the 10 games he played with the Bears, the team failed to win any, accumulating a dismal 0-10 record. During that period, Claypool managed only 18 receptions for 191 yards and 1 touchdown, numbers far below what was expected for a player of his caliber. Claypool's disappointing time in Chicago ended with his trade to the Miami Dolphins. However, the change of scenery did not bring the resurgence expected in his career. With the Dolphins, Claypool participated in 8 games, but his impact on the field was minimal, recording just 8 receptions for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. These results raised serious doubts about his ability to regain the level he showed in his early years in the league. With all this in mind, Claypool's arrival at the Buffalo Bills during the 2024 offseason was seen as a new opportunity for the receiver to redeem his career. Reports from the training camp indicated that Claypool was showing signs of recovery and potential. Matt Perino, a well-known journalist from New York Upstate, noted in June that Claypool was one of the most consistent receivers on the team during organized team activities, OTAs. One of the most talked about plays was a deep pass caught by Claypool during an 11-on-11 drill, where he beat his defender and left the opposing safeties behind, which would have resulted in a touchdown in a real game situation. These kinds of performances generated expectations that Claypool might earn a spot on the Bills' final roster. Despite these promising moments, the toe injury Claypool suffered during training camp sidelined him, eventually leading to his placement on the injured reserve list and, finally, his release by the Bills. Before being released, Claypool had expressed his excitement about the opportunity to be part of the Buffalo team, describing his time with the Bills as an incredible opportunity. In an interview, Claypool mentioned his determination to seize any opportunity that came his way, even in roles other than as a primary receiver. "I understand my situation, and I know that any chance I have to help the team win, I must take it," Claypool said. "Special teams are one of those opportunities. If I'm on all 4 units, that would be incredible because it means I'm helping the team in some way." Now, with his future in the NFL once again uncertain, the question arises, what's next for Chase Claypool? Will he find a team that gives him the chance to prove he still has much to offer on the field? Or is his NFL career nearing its end after a series of disappointments and injuries? NFL fans will be watching closely to see the next moves of this receiver who was once considered a rising star. This is a critical moment for Chase Claypool, and only time will tell if he can overcome the challenges that have marked his career in recent years and return to being the player who once dazzled everyone in his rookie season. What's going on with Brandon Aiyuk? 49ers general manager John Lynch is visibly frustrated. In a recent interview, Lynch admitted that negotiations with Aiyuk have been complicated. "Our journey has been long and difficult," Lynch said. Although communication with Aiyuk and his agent has been good, they have not been able to reach an agreement. Lynch remains optimistic, but time is running out with the season right around the corner. The 49ers have been trying to finalize a long-term contract with Aiyuk, but negotiations have stalled. According to Mike Garafolo from NFL Network, Aiyuk is requesting an adjustment to the final year of the proposed contract. The 49ers have already improved their offer, especially in the first 3 years of the deal, but it seems the disagreement still lies in the final details. Despite the rumors, Lynch assures that there is no bad blood between Aiyuk and coach Kyle Shanahan. The relationship remains good, and the team has great respect for Aiyuk. Lynch added that while negotiations can be tense, he is confident a solution will be found. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been mentioned as a possible destination for Aiyuk in trades, but so far, there have been no significant developments. Lynch and Steelers general manager Omar Khan have not yet reached an agreement, and the 49ers are doing everything possible to keep Aiyuk on the team. Brandon Aiyuk's future with the 49ers is still up in the air, but Lynch is working hard to resolve the situation. Meanwhile, fans are waiting for a resolution. What do you think? Do you believe Aiyuk will stay in San Francisco, or will he end up with another team? Don't forget to leave your comment, subscribe to the channel, and like this video if you want more updates on the world of the NFL. See you in the next video.